Okay, we're going to show you real quick here how to create a Facebook social widget for your professional websites. So when you're in your Facebook account, first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy the URL that we want to tie to, which is in your Facebook stuff. So you're going to come to your settings. You're going to find your business page. Up top here, you'll see your address. You'll take everything basically before the question mark, or basically anything after the .com/ and before any extra junk, but usually it's a question mark, so just take that. I'm hitting a Control-C. You can do a right mouse button copy as well. At that point in time, you're going to open up a secondary Facebook page. You can do that by right mouse button on here. I already have it open, so it's just right there. Here at this point in time, what we'll do is I'll give you a couple seconds. You'll want to type this address up top here in that bar, and that'll take you to the right location. And once you have that up, you're going to come down here. You have all these social plugins, and one of the ones you're going to come on here is you're going to do the like box. You may or may not get this question depending on how you got to your business page. If you are in there as that person, it's going to ask you to come back in as yourself, so just say yes, that's fine. So here you got a few fields and you're going to fill out. The very first one is that Facebook URL. Here I'm just going to do a Control-V again. You can do a right mouse button paste in that box, and I'll put the same thing in it. Once you tab out, you will see this box down here that gives you an example of what it will look like. We'll fill up and it'll have your basic information with friends that you have liked in that page. You can change the width of this. You probably will want to play around with this, especially if you put this in an e-agency website where you can change it and be on the bottom, maybe a little flatter, not so tall. You can change the height with that as well. You got two schemes, light or dark. You can do dark like that. So it really will depend on what you're trying to do with that box and what your page looks like. Make sure it kind of flows with it. If you got a couple options here. If you turn one of them off, is show friends' faces, you'll see that it doesn't come out there. And again, this is personal choice. Just give you an idea what it looks like. You got show header and show border. Show header, as you can see, just basically through that little top part that was up there, telling you that you can find us on Facebook. Border, you can take off depending on how you have your website set up. It might not be a bad idea. We do have those focus boxes that exist in the agency. Having that off in that situation wouldn't be a bad idea. And then if you have posts on that page, it will put those in there. And you'll see various posts that pop up there. Again, not a bad idea depending on what you're trying to do. In this situation, I'm trying to keep it as thin as possible and as small as possible, so it's just showing that out there. I do like having the faces out there. I think it shows people that, we're all visual as far as I'm concerned, so it definitely helps people see who's out there and what they like. You have other settings you can mess with if you want to down the road. We can talk about those. Once you have that, we get this little button right down here that says Get Code. All we do is click on that. Now you got four basic options. HTML5, which is some of the current things coming out there. We're not going to worry about it right now, but most things are going HTML5. Something that we'll probably get into down the road. You got XFBML, which is a Facebook markup language. If you were going to add this to other pages inside there, you got a couple different business pages. Wouldn't be the worst idea to put it in there. You have iframe, which is what we will get back to and do with this. We're going to put it in an iframe box. It's just a way of basically encapsulating it inside of your website. And then URL, if you just want to have a simple link, you could have it in here, and that link would take you to the focus box. Then we're just going to go back to the iframe. So if you wanted to, you could kind of look down here and see what's going on. I recommend just putting your cursor in there. It should highlight it all. If you want to make doubly sure it does, you can do a Control-A. Control-A stands for select all. You can do a Control-C. Control-C is copy. Once you have it in there, you can close out the window. At this point in time, we are done inside of Facebook, so we're going to come in. I have a third tab up and running. If you don't have one, add a tab and just log into your MyKW account. Once you are there, you can click on My KW. You're going to come on to Home, and you're going to pick Agent Website Administration. So we're just trying to get into our e-agency website. So we're just going to click on 1.0. We're going to add this to the home page. You can add this as many pages as you want. The home page is probably the easiest one to add it to, or the most obvious one anyways to add it to. And down the bottom you got 1.5 that says create homepage message. So once you're there, you will see we have some stuff, and you'll see down here I do have an example of one down here already. I took, in this example, I only took anything off. I didn't have any face or anything in there on it. But to do this, we got to come back to the source side of the one. We're just going to copy that code we just had. So we're going to click on source. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And down the bottom, we're just going to take where there's no more text and put our cursor down there and hit enter. Don't really have to do that so much. I just do it from a visual perspective. At that point in time, you just say Control V. And once you say save to that, you will save that code in there. Once you say save, you will then say preview site. And once you preview site, it'll pop up and it'll have it on the bottom of your website. You'll see, you can start scrolling down again. I didn't save it in this situation, so you don't see it, but on the bottom here, you will see that code posted right here on the bottom. So I hope that helped. If not, if you have questions, let me know, and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.